Welcome back, everybody, to Better Pet Parents. I am so excited to be able to tell you today that our product, My Vet Notes, is finally live on Amazon. So this has been a crazy journey to get to this point. We've been working on this project for about 7 months now, and there's been so much involved, from applying for a trademark to registering the brand on Amazon and figuring out everything that happens in behind the scenes, and finding a manufacturer for these books, and of course, me learning how to use social media with you guys. So thank you so much for being a part of this learning journey with me. And thank you for being here today. It's really a happy day here at Better Pet Parents to be able to tell you that this product is finally live on Amazon. So we will include the link with this post to the listing on Amazon so you can get your copy while supplies last. One thing that we've talked about before is that this has all been an experiment for us. So we did have to order the minimum order quantity when we started this brand. And this first order that Amazon has in their warehouse is the minimum order quantity. So we have a limited quantity right now. We will be working diligently to restock as soon as possible. We will be working diligently to release a second edition of My Vet Notes as soon as possible. For those of you that do not need that diabetics section that's in the version as it is. So we've got a lot that we have on our to-do list, and we're working as fast as we can to serve you in any way that we can. So I do just want to mention today too that if you've been tuning in, My Vet Notes is specifically there for special needs animals and is specifically useful for those visits with your specialist. So we've been talking a lot about My Vet Notes and how it's meant for relaying information that happens at home to any of the doctors in your pet's life. It's certainly useful to any of the doctors in your pet's life, but it is specifically useful to the specialists in your pet's life. So if you're familiar with taking your animal to a specialist, then you know that it's pretty standard practice for the specialist to ask for your animal to be left there all day with them. And that's because they like to monitor the animals over several hours, especially if they're doing multiple tests or blood work throughout the day, that kind of thing. A lot of times those specialists just prefer to have more information and more time with your animal than what they would get in just a quick office visit, the standard office visit. So under normal circumstances, your specialist might have the information that the vet tech collected from you at drop-off, plus like the information that they'll get from you if they make phone calls to you throughout the day. But if they have a health journal with them, with your animal, that they can reference throughout the day, then they have a whole lot more information to form a treatment plan around for you and your pet. So that is the whole purpose behind My Vet Notes, and that's the purpose it's supposed to serve. It's specifically useful to the specialists, and it's there to give your doctors more data than they would otherwise have. So we talked about before in one of my previous videos, there is not anything particularly special about My Vet Notes. My Vet Notes is a book. My Vet Notes is just a thing. But the magic happens when you really listen to your veterinarian and you try to document the things that they tell you to do, and you try to tell them everything that they need to know, and you really just take on a spirit of learning with them. And that is what My Vet Notes is capable of helping facilitate, is that magic, which is up to you and your veterinarian. But this is just a tool to help you do that, and we certainly hope that it does. Years ago, when I would take my own dog to his internist, I can remember his internist telling us at the time, guys, I just wish everybody would take notes like this. I can't tell you how useful they've been to me while treating your dog. And at the time, I just said, well, I'm glad they've helped, whatever, and I didn't think about it any longer than that, because I was so wrapped up in what I was trying to do for my own animal that I was just focused on that. But now my dog has been gone for 6 years, and I'm thinking about that now. I wasn't thinking about other people then, but I'm thinking about other people now, and I'm remembering what she said to me about wishing that everybody would take notes. And that's why we made My Vet Notes, is we wanted to be able to take the experience that we had and the things that we learned and the things that we heard our doctors saying that they wished other people would do, and we wanted to be able to make a difference with that. So I'm just so excited to be able to tell you that My Vet Notes is a real thing now and no longer just an idea in my mind. It's been a long process, but it is up today. And if you do choose to buy My Vet Notes, please let us know. If you have any questions about how to use this product, please let us know how it goes using this product. Let us know what your doctors have to say about it. Let us know if it makes a difference, and we certainly hope that it does. One thing that I've learned, I'm 34 years old now, and one thing that I've learned in life and as a pet parent is that there are things in life that we don't have control over, and there are things in life that we do. And as a pet parent to a special needs dog, there were so many things that happened to my dog that were unfair. He was just dealt an unfair hand genetically and had a lot going on, and we did everything we could as his family to give him quality of life despite that. But there were a lot of things going on with his health that were not in my control. But then on the other hand, there were things that were in my control, and I tried, by taking on a spirit of learning with my doctors, to do everything I could to give him the best life that I could while I could, to make him feel better if there were things that I could learn and do differently. So again, I know that there are plenty of things that happen with our animals that are not in our control. But I think that there are some things with our pets' treatment plans that are in our control to learn how to do differently and to learn to do better. And My Vet Notes is a tool to help with that. If you've been tuning in with me at all, then you know that Better Pet Parents is the name of this business. Quite literally came from my experiences as a professional groomer, dealing with so many different types of pet parents, and always kind of thinking to myself that the ones who care more are the better pet parents, and I wanted to create a space that celebrates them. I know that if you've been watching at all, or that you're still here with me, that you're one of the better ones, and I want to thank you for being one of the better pet parents out there. And this week, I want you to think about, just think about that, and try to set a positive example in the world as a pet parent. Be proud of the pet parent that you are, because you know how special that is, and you know how special your animals are. And I know your animals appreciate you for being one of the better pet parents. Truly, they're lucky to have you, and I'm lucky to have you here. So thank you for being a part of this journey, and we'll talk to you soon.